Shine can fool you. Lines can fool you. Even brightness can fool you. But not every line is damage. And color does not answer the question by itself either. So today, we're not going to grade the shine. We're going to read the surface behavior. Original texture, mint-made dye polish, cleaning lines, and toning all have to answer to the same question. What happens when the light moves? All right, let's start full coin. On a healthy or original surface, light should travel in a way that feels connected to the surface. It can be soft. It can be dramatic. It can even show texture. But it should still make sense. On the clean surface, the light behaves differently. It flashes. It smears. It breaks. That's the first warning. Now go closer. The original reference coin is not empty. The mint-made texture is not automatically damaged. And the clean surface is not wrong simply because lines exist. The question is what the surface is doing. Does the texture belong to the surface? Or does it look imposed on top of it? This is our reference coin for this lesson, a certified mint state 67 Morgan dollar. But even a certified MS67 Morgan is not a blank mirror. You can still see fine texture and small marks. That does not condemn the coin. What matters is that the surface still works with the light. The light moves across the surface instead of being chopped up by it. And with the Libertad or a Morgan showing dye polish or basining, we get another important category. Some dramatic lines or patterns are created by the dye itself when the coin is struck. That is mint-made texture. It can look intense, but it's not the same as post-mint damage. Now, compare that to the cleaned surface, because at first glance, this can still look attractive. It can be bright. It can catch light. But the surface is not carrying the light the same way. The light smears. It flashes in hard directions. It breaks across the field. Now, here's a cleaned Morgan that shows it just as clearly. The same rule applies. The lines are not working with the surface. They're interrupting it. And as you watch the coin turn on the turntable under the scope, it's pretty clear that these lines have been imposed onto the surface. Under higher magnification and angled lighting, you can tell that the lines look like they were imposed on the surface. They are not behaving like original texture. They're interrupting the surface. Put them side by side. Here, the light flows. Here, the light smears. It breaks across the surface. It doesn't flow continuously like an original mint surface would. The coin on the left has surface continuity, where the piece dollar on the right has a surface that feels disrupted. Here, the texture belongs to the surface. Here, well, the lines look like they're imposed on the surface, not part of it. That's the difference. You're not grading shine. You're grading surface behavior. And this is where toning enters the next layer. Color is not automatically damage. And color is not automatically original. The color still has to agree with the surface underneath. If the surface carries light, the color can be part of the story. But if the surface feels dead, smeared, or disconnected, the color raises more questions. That's the next deep dive. So, this is the rule. Don't grade the shine. Grade the surface behavior. Don't stop at lines. Ask what made them. Don't stop at color. Ask whether the color agrees with the surface. Light does not answer every question by itself, but it tells you where the surface is telling the truth. So, what did you see first? Was it the flowing light? The smeared light? The lines imposed on the surface? Or the way the color behaved? If you're interested in the deeper version, watch the full fake Morgan proof stack, then the lines episode next.